Okay, I decided to make one English video. I'm a French Canadian, and uh, I decided to do it because my I would say I would like to give a legacy because flute for me is natural and even genetic. So I was born with that. When I was 8 years old, I started with the recorder. In French, it's flûte à bec. Um, most of the flûte à bec recorder are cheap and they don't give a good sound, and it gives a bad reputation to that instrument. So mine is a baroque in maple wood. I'll give you an example. This is a Huron carol, and for sure the recorder is a very versatile instrument. It can play with lots of charts. But with times I discovered the penny whistle, and penny whistle is a little more rigid in the way to play. It's more of a fun instrument. So I'll show you the penny whistle. Um, the penny whistle, the first like a recorder was that we buy that are cheap. I bought a cheap one, maybe $8, and after that I bought a better one, $80. I was surprised that the better one was not in wood but in plastic. Um, we call that PVC, and I'll show you what the sound is. Sorry. Sorry, because I think the the fact that I played the recorder first, it fools my finger because the holes are not positioned the same on the penny whistle. Penny whistle is has much more bigger hole, uh, and it doesn't have C uh, the C finger. It's in Do in C. This one would be in D. And anyway, both are very interesting, and it's a good start for playing flute because the master flute is the one I'll show you. So that's the master flute. This one is a Yamaha. Um, This is full silver and in fact full silver. I think stainless, and this is plated here. I like Yamaha flutes. So usually when you start flute, your teacher will only work on that piece, because the rest is like the recorder. It's not very the main thing. With the flute, you have to master your lips and this opening, and you breathe deeply with your belly, and the same thing as a singer. And sometimes you realize that you have to open the throat. It's very subtle, and your side of your mouth never have to, it has to be straightforward. And for sure, my lips are blessed for the flute, because I have quite soft, thick lips. And vibrato is always important in every instrument. So you can practice with a bottle, but it's better to practice with that. So I'll make some sound. Usually with the high notes, the opening will be smaller, and sometimes I work um, not like this, but it's like mm, to achieve the higher notes. So when you play, you gotta feel your shoulder very relaxed, not like this, and never stress your neck, or position like this. No, position yourself like this and you play. For sure, there are people who will not be able to, play easily the flute because of the position of their mouth, the position of their teeth, and this can be a handicap to play flute. Those are very retruded here, maybe even like this. So there's a mouth, ideal mouth physiology to um, to play flute. For sure, tongue-tie person would have to have their frenum cut under their tongue, because we have to use the tongue. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit of just before that. Never try to perform. You gotta feel your note. You gotta feel the way everything blows, and you remember it's the sound, the sound, the sound, the sound. Doesn't have to be a competition with the notes. hear me making like this, makes my throat opens. And for sure, you don't do that in a concert, but when you practice, you can do it. Just to realize that something is locked here. To finish, I just want to tell you that my teacher, Jean-Paul Major, when I was young, 12, 13 years old, at the Quebec Conservatory of Music, he taught me. In French we say sans filet. I don't know in English, but I'll show you. You do that for every note, and you sharpen your lips, you sharpen your sound, and your sound has less and less and less air overflow of air that is not pleasant to the ear. hmm So I think it's a fast survey of the main things to consider when you want to play flute. And I hope that this short tutorial can give people um, good hints, good hints to play flute very well. It doesn't take. Flute is not complicated. Flute is easy. You just have to understand what I told you about the lips, the breathing, um, being very, very relaxed. And please don't try to be a machine. Just enjoy each note. And the more your sound is pure, the longer you can go in a chart without, being reaching for your breath. So thank you very much.